Hey guys, it's Andrew with Push Nutrition, and welcome to our YouTube channel. Make sure you guys subscribe for all things nutrition. So today we are talking about one of the most common questions that we get when it comes to nutrition, or what we would call a diet, which is what's the best diet or what's the best nutrition protocol to follow. So that is the age-old question. Everybody's looking for maybe an advantage of what's the best thing or what's the best foods that I can eat that's gonna help me with X goal, okay? And to answer that question, I think we have to answer a few more questions before we get there. So, first question is, why do people diet? Why do people go on nutrition protocols? And the answer to that would be 90% of the time, I would say in my experience, is that most people want to lose weight. So that's why they go on a nutrition plan or a diet. It's to lose some unwanted body fat. Now you'll have others who want to gain muscle or maybe just eat for health, but those are kind of outliers. For the most part, people want to lose weight. So when we talk about losing body fat, the number one thing we have to look at is the calories that we eat day in and day out that our body needs. So for the most part, everybody's body's the same. We have a same energy system. So if you eat more calories than your body needs, your body's gonna store that as body fat in your tissues and save it for later, okay? But the number one thing that we want to do is try to get rid of that body fat. So how do we do that? Is we eat under the calories that we need consistently over time. So answering the question back to what's the best diet or what's the best nutrition protocol, we have to look at the overall system. A lot of people look at food, and while food quality does have its place and is very helpful for what we need, the food quantity, or how much we take in on a day-to-day basis, is going to be the overall factor of how we see our weight, okay? So that's what we need to be looking at. It's not the food itself that's the problem, it's the system around the food. And you're probably asking yourself now, so now we have the answer to how do we lose weight, or why people go on diets, or what's the best nutrition protocol. So how do we implement this calories, right? How do we make sure that we're getting in under the calories that we need to lose body fat? And the way that we like to do it is a flexible nutrition approach. Some call this counting macros, other people call this counting calories. We call it sustainable, okay? And the reason why we think it's sustainable is that you can eat anything that you'd like, maybe just not everything that you'd like, okay? So just for example, you can have a piece of cake, we just can't eat all the cake, maybe. Or we can have a piece of fruit, just not all the fruit in the world. So that's what we're kind of looking at when we implement this system by using a tracking system. So most of the time you'll see somebody track things on their phone through an app. This would be really helpful. And it's a good way to just build awareness of how much you're taking in. Inherently, everybody, including myself, we totally underestimate the amount of food that we take in day to day. It's not your fault. Food is really good, and everybody wants to eat everything that they possibly can because that's what we do. So having awareness around that will actually help you understand what your body needs. So how do you go about implementing this flexible approach? Well, there's a couple ways you could do it. One, just grab your phone, download MyFitnessPal, start tracking everything you eat during the day, and be brutally honest with yourself, okay? Once you get that data for about 4 days, you can average out how many calories you take in, and then take about 10 to 15% off that calorie number, and then you're going to hit that calories throughout, the next 7 to 10 days, or until you see some weight loss, and you can go back and change it a little bit. For the most part, you just want to be consistent at hitting that number. We also have a ebook that we built out, which is a do-it-yourself guide that can set up your nutrition. It's going to give you the calories you need. It's going to give you the macronutrients you need. It's going to show you how to implement that throughout your day, and also give you a lot of meal ideas through that. And then what I think is the best option is hiring a nutrition coach, right? Everybody needs personal help. Everybody's going to be different. Everybody has an individual approach that they need to take to their nutrition. And a nutrition coach is going to help you set up for not only where you need to start at, but how you're going to see success on throughout the rest of your life. So we believe in doing one diet or one nutrition protocol for the rest of your life. and that is a flexible nutrition approach. And I hope that helped answer your question about what's the best diet protocol. Don't look for the food, look for the system. Thanks for joining me, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to our channel. We talk about all things nutrition, and I will see you guys later.